These guys turned the UK's food scene upside down. Today theirs is London's busiest restaurant. All of this in a place where 2 other restaurants had already failed. 500 guests a day, millions of pounds annually, and millions of followers on social media. But what's their secret? That's what we will try to figure out. Follow me to Fallow. If you're a foodie, or even if you just doom scroll Instagram often, then you probably heard of Fallow already. Do you remember that POV video? Yep, that was them. It's sitting at almost 7 million views. Last year, a sommelier friend of mine told me about this place in St. James. You have to check it out, he said. So I did. I came, I saw, and I got insanely jealous. Since then, I have been back several times, and I have gotten familiar with Jack and Will. By now, I think I finally see what's behind their secret and why I am so jealous. And today I am here to show you. Recently, we finally agreed to make something together. Not just one, but 2 videos. This is the second one. So if you missed the first, don't forget to check it on Fallow's channel. Welcome to London. We have been here a couple of times, and you already know it anyway. It's London after all, a city I always love coming back to. Beautiful weather, authentic English food, original British wonders. All this, and not a single drop of irony. Right now we are heading to St. James, one of London's most fabulous areas. We arrive, step in, and this place is buzzing. It's loud, chaotic, full of energy. It is alive. I love it. A handshake here and a handshake there, and a good old friend at the table, a Krug Magnum. That's sort of my favorite edition. Yes! As always, my reputation precedes me. Today I will have a special menu. But anyway, there is an a la carte menu with items ranging from £5.5 up to 44. It's more like a sophisticated pub or bistro, rather than fine dining. Mostly British food. True, honest British food.
British food that's exceptional.
At lunch you can go for a set menu of small plates for £44. They are open all week and you can pop in any time of the day. The first plate arrives. One of Fallow's hit dishes. Kombu seasoned corn with lime. Not a complex dish, tastes amazing, simple to create, and you can sell it. Great idea. This little bite is packed with flavor. Spiciness, sweetness, saltiness, and the lime brings a touch of acidity. I just can't stop eating it. It's just mind-blowing. So clever, so good. Love it. The wine with the next dish is a Chardonnay, a 2021 Pouligny Montrachet.
There we go, sir.
And the next dish is mushroom parfait. I had this dish like 4 times before. Every time I post that I'm here, everybody says me, have you tried the mushroom parfait? Have you? And here I am again. They use second-class mushrooms for this parfait, which basically means they are not perfect. Cooked down, reduced, glazed with soy and mirin. The result is a super concentrated mushroom flavor, an umami bomb. One could say especially with the smoky grilled bread, which by the way is infused with herbs. Let's say a few quick words about these 2 handsome chaps. Jack Croft and Will Murray, the co-owners and chefs of Fallow. Jack's father was a chef, and Jack worked with him from a very young age. From there, his path was obvious. Will graduated at the University of Birmingham from history and politics. Eventually, he ended up in an Italian restaurant and fell into the profession. I get it. These days, it's easier to understand my English than finding a job as a fresh graduate. Not long after, the universe brought them together. In 2015, a dinner by Heston where they both honed their skills. Working at a place like that must have huge impacts. Learning the importance of details, soaking up a lot of creativity and inspiration. Next wine is another Chardonnay, this time a 2022 from Italy. All that comes through in the next dish. Bluefin tuna with Jerusalem artichoke puree and hazelnut, cheese olives and kohlrabi. Poured down with black truffle ponzu vinaigrette.
This is a relatively new thing. So we never seemed to get tuna until about 2.5 years ago. Now, they can roughly take out around about 250 fish a season. And to be honest, not many restaurants actually even know how to break it down or what to do with it.
I love it. The artichokes give this creamy umami flavor. Then the puree, of course, in itself is heavily packed with umami. The sauce is fresh, a little bit spicy, just enough to grab your attention. And there is this little, clever Japanese touch, a built-in palate cleanser. Shiso leaves. I do love the balance here. It has this light acidity. Not that much, just a little one which gives the tension to the food. But this is a complex dish. It's a little bit different than what we had already. This is the best dish I have ever had here. I love how the tuna doesn't take all the credit. It is a whole experience, and the fish is just part of it. The flavors, the textures, the idea, it's all there. Wonderful food in every bite. I chat with this gentleman, he is in service right now. Turns out there are about 110 people seated now, looked after by 11 waiters. That's impressive, considering how great the service is. Because yes, the service is absolutely great. Then a sweet surprise. Someone recognizes me. It happens from time to time. We are having a lovely chat, and when we start to talk about Krug, he says,
hopefully one day I'll get to try Krug myself. Yeah, I really love the video.
Bring a glass. And
we just finished our meal, so we don't have a glass, but...
Well, that day is here, my friend. But take mine and I will...
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, try it.
Oh, man,
I had to convince him he can have my glass. And his response...
I know what's your favorite now.
You could say I am officially the unofficial ambassador of Krug. And I think I am doing the job well.
Thank you, I love your videos.
If you would like to taste Krug too, with me, I have good news. I am hosting my first champagne dinner in my Michelin-starred restaurant. And besides Krug, there will be other iconic bottles from the best vintages. The seats are limited. 16 guests, beautiful bottles, a Michelin-star menu on the 19th of November in 42. And while you are here, take some time to explore Budapest as well. We will help you organize your stay. Details are in the description. Meet me there. So this gentleman brings out one of, if not the most famous hits of Fallow, the cut head. It's grilled whole, even the eye is still in there. Then it's drizzled with sriracha butter. This dish is not just their most famous one, but probably the best representation of the kitchen. Jack and Will always wanted to build on creative cooking and sustainability. The nose-to-tail philosophy is a cornerstone of Fallow. I mean, you don't see many cows on the Trafalgar Square. So obviously, it's a clever thing to use everything you got. Especially if you don't want to go broke after the first month. That's why you will find some of the most underrated ingredients on the menu. It's clever from both a creative and business perspective. And if you ever wondered how to eat a fish head,
pretend you're a kid in the playground, like rip his face off. You can be as bold as you want. And when I say everything, look, the lips, the tongue, the eye, pop it, dip it in the sauce.
I love the enthusiasm of this guy, the way he talks about the food and everything. He also recommends having some kombu fries with a sriracha sauce. Before I could answer, it's already there. Bloody delicious. The sauce is brave, easygoing, beautiful. This muscle comes from the cheek, which means if it's moves a lot because it's closer to the bones, it's more tasty. So probably this part is the most tasteful of the whole fish. Next is kohlrabi confit, layered celeriac and potato, confited, then fried. Underneath is a miso and lemon butter emulsion, black garlic puree and celeriac puree. Next level crunchiness, but the inside is very creamy. It is interesting how most of the dishes are both well thought out and casual, but that's no accident. In 2019, James Robson boarded the ship, one of the most successful restaurateurs in London with 25 years of experience. They opened Fallow, and soon after, the pandemic happened. For most businesses, it was a disaster. For some, inspiration. For Fallow, the latter. Despite having a refined menu, Fallow pivoted to takeaway. Cheaper, simpler items. Burgers, roasts, soups, comfort food. Some of those stayed on the menu after the reopening. So the two styles started to adapt to each other and eventually merged. I think it's a big part of their success. Quality and accessibility. They went on with that success and opened more restaurants. They are young lions in a concrete jungle, always hungry for more. And what does the lion do when he is hungry? He eats. We get a 2020 syrup from Chapoutier. It's a beautiful red wine and I think it will go well with our next dish, which is lamb. It wouldn't be a true English meal without lamb. It's served with aubergine puree, pickled onion and lamb sauce. Gordon would be proud. It's not a young animal, you can feel it. Strong lamb flavors and a little bit chewy. But overall, I love this course. It's time for desserts. So the next wine, naturally, a sweet one. A 2019 ice wine from Pelling Island Winery. What we have here is a caramelized whey tart and a very simple milk ice cream. A simple dessert, but a real dessert. The filling is creamy, sweet, the pastry is spot on. Then a little extra from Chef Murray.
This is a little bonus, so this is my favorite dish in all of the restaurants.
Banana. He says it's an interpretation of that classic 70s banana split. I thought it's a real banana. And then the chef, it's filled with something. A banana filled with something. How cool. How can I get it? This is sassy. I want to ask you something. When was the last time you ate banana skin? Well, what you see here on the top is exactly that. It's pickled in vanilla syrup, then deep fried. Underneath is a banana mousse with a mascarpone vanilla parfait around. Just to have that really fake banana flavor, there is a banana Nesquik caramel on the side. I gotta tell you, this is very cheeky. So what makes Fallow great? Is it the social media hype? No, definitely not. Once you come here, sit down and take the first bite, you will realize it. On the other hand, the social media sensation is a big boost. I see a lot of great restaurants that struggle to gain an audience. Even in a city like this, you can't rely only on quality. Not anymore. I know it's not a big revelation, but gastronomy wasn't always part of this media chaos. Now you have to be seen, you have to be present. Always and everywhere. Fallow realized this. By now they have a team of 10 content creators. They post twice a week, reaching millions. All of this while sharing knowledge with others for free. They also offer you something in their restaurant that's really worth your money. Great food and amazing hospitality. So it's a two-way street. You have to be visible to gain an audience. But hard work and creativity will always be the basis of a successful restaurant. If you want to keep your audience, you have to be excellent as well. And when you succeed at all that, well, just look around. The place is on fire. You would think it's not a big thing on a Friday night. And I am sure you are right. But this was a Sunday evening. And that does it for this episode. Thank you for joining me. If you like this episode, hit subscribe. See you next time.
You can call me stupid.